with someone?
No.
Oh, good. Rose, I need to see you. It's an emergency.
Who is that?
It's Jennifer.
Stay here. I'm gonna get rid of her. What is this about?
I need to see Rose.
Rose is busy.
Oh, so now you're thinking and speaking for her. Rose, it's an emergency.
Is somebody hurt?
Yeah, it's Paul. I've never seen him like this before. You have to talk to him.
No offense, but after the way I treated him, I think I'm the last person he wants to see.
No, you're the only person he'll talk to.
Where is he?
He's waiting downstairs in the lounge. It won't take long, but you have to go now. Please, Rose.
Rose, don't do it. I don't want you going down there.
If you ever loved my brother at all, you'll talk to him. I wouldn't ask if it weren't important. I gotta do this.
All right, I'll be right back, I promise.
All right, I'll go down there with you.
No, Paul won't see you unless
Paul
you
doesn't
come
call
along.
the shots. She doesn't go anywhere without me.
Hey, I'll be fine. I can handle
Come on,
this.
you don't even know what he wants. Let's just be safe about
Say,
this.
what are you talking about? It's in the middle of the public place. What's gonna happen? I'll be back, all right? I'll be fine. Don't worry.
You want something else? Close the door on your way out.
You know, I never got a good look at you when we met before. And
And what?
I see a lot of handsome faces in my business. But yours? You'd be something special if you weren't such a traitor.
All right, Paul, what's wrong? Look, you know, if you're gonna say something that's gonna make me feel guilty, I already feel guilty enough for both of us. If you want to talk like friends, at some point we can talk, but no, I just can't.
No, hold on. Don't go, please. I mean, not now, not like this.
Just give me one reason. One reason not to walk out that door.
Okay, I want to apologize to you. I'm sorry, Rose. Really am. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're still here, huh?
I have a question.
I'm out of answers. Lock the door on your way out.
How can you stand to live with yourself? You were Paul's best friend. Do you even know what it means to be someone's friend?
Yes, I do. Why don't you ask your mother what it means to be a parent? It was her idea to break up Rose and your brother.
How much did it cost to stab your best friend in the back?
A lot.
It doesn't seem like you're having too much trouble coming to terms with what you've done.
No, you're probably right. I'm probably the last person you'd ever want as a friend, but I'll tell you this. I am more of a man to Rose than your sorry excuse of a brother could ever be.
So, thanks. Which part of us do you want to apologize for?
Well, pretty much anything that I might have said or done that made you uncomfortable. Mostly, I wanted to apologize for the way I behaved in the elevator yesterday. Oh, and I'm also sorry that I kissed you and tried to convince you that we were meant to be together. And I know that you've moved on and you're with Dusty, and that's just, one of those things that I gotta get used to.
Well, I mean, it's not all your fault. I gave you plenty of reasons to be angry with
No,
me.
I wasn't angry. I didn't say those things out of anger. Look, you chose Dusty. I get it. I just really didn't mean to make you feel guilty, if that's what...
What are you talking about? You're the guy who stopped the elevator between floors. Yeah, you had something to say. You were angry. You had plenty of reasons to be angry with me. And hate me.
No. Rose, I don't hate you. I could never hate you. I mean, I tried. I wanted to, but it didn't work. It'll never work because I still care about you.
I care about you.
No. Rose, I love you. Still. And I know that I will always love you.
People get hurt, you know? You don't plan it that way.
Do you often seduce women for money?
It's got nothing to do with money.
So what you're saying is you have no loyalties to your friends, but you have no problem seducing your friends' fiancés.
I'm saying for a long time, I haven't given a damn about anything. Or anyone. I got no regrets. I feel no guilt. I need no one's permission. Not your brother's, not your mother's, and especially not yours, kid.
So you're just gonna stay in town. Run into Paul on the sidewalk. Break your former best friend's heart every time you see him.
Hey, Jenny, if I ran out of town every time I broke somebody's heart,
You'd be a long way from home, huh?
and what took you so long to come back home? You still running from mommy or what?
I'm here to talk about you, not me.
And a pretty girl like you never hurt anyone, huh? Remind yourself. And your brother and your mother to stay out of my life. Walk.
I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry.
Rose D'Angelo speechless, huh? Who'd have thunk it? All right, look, I don't mean to lay all this on you right now, and I know that this doesn't change anything, that you are in love with Dusty, and as much as I hate that, that's just the way things are right now.
How can you say that? How can you say that you love me?
I do. And look, I've never been able to lie to you. Right, so I'm not gonna pretend now. I'm not gonna start pretending that I don't still want you, that I don't remember, you know, what it feels like to hold you, to have you hold me.
Please.
I can't just forget. But believe it or not, I want what's best for you, and if you, for whatever reason, think that that's Dusty, then fine. It's my loss. I mean, you're my loss. But, you know, if he ever slips up, you know, I'll be waiting. If he ever hurts you, well, he'll have to answer to me. Yeah, well, okay, so I should, you know, I should let you get back to whatever. And, well, thanks for letting me speak my mind, you know. Clear the air.
Guess I'll see you around.
Yeah. You betcha.
Not only did I manage to cause some definite interruptus upstairs, but I kept that dirtball distracted long enough to keep him from coming down here and killing you.
Okay, I hope that when you say distracted, that means
We
that you
talked,
didn't...
Paul. Ugh, that's
Right.
all. As if I would really lower my standards or my morals or my dress for that creep. Supermodel, all right? Not super moron.
Okay. Thank you. Lunch is on me, so, you know, get whatever you want.
Oh, well, look at this. I think I'll have these.
What's that?
The reason you needed to talk to Rose. What did you do?
Just taking care of business.
Hey. I was just about to come looking for you. What happened? You all right?
I'll be fine. I'm fine.
Paul try and lay a guilt trip on you?
No. No, nothing like that.
Well, what happened? What did he say?
Nothing. He was just Paul. More Paul than he's been in a really long time.
What is it? What's wrong?
I can't do this anymore. I told you I can't do this.
What is this? I'm talking about making love. I'm talking about taking this energy that we have between us and seeing what it's all about.
I just need a little time.
He really got to you, didn't he? What line of garbage did Paul feed you down there in the dining room?
It wasn't a line.
Whatever it was, it must have been good enough to kill any heat that we had going
Just
on.
back off, okay? Just back off for a second. Paul wasn't playing a game. He was real. He was devastated and upset and vulnerable. And we made him that way.
Why, he's good. He's yanking your chain and you don't even see it.
No, you got it all wrong. No, he doesn't want me back. He wants me to be happy.
Then why is he turning you into a fool?
Don't call me a fool.
All right, well, stop acting like one. You know, Paul's manipulating you. Why can't you see this?
No, he wouldn't do it.
How do you know? He's the son of Barbara Ryan and James Stenbeck. He comes from a very dirty gene pool.
Do you know how hard he works not to be like
Well,
those
he's got to
parents?
work on it at all. It should tell you something, shouldn't it? I mean, come on. Tell me that you really believe that he wants to see you happy.
He does.
On whose terms? Does he want to see you happy with me?
If there's something that you're not seeing, that Paul is gone. The Paul that was confident and preppy, he's gone. And if this is the way of him coming back here and trying to make things right by telling me that he wants me to be happy, maybe that is. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. Looking at him in the face, it just breaks my heart.
Then don't look at him.
What are you talking about? How do I do that? I was engaged to him. I loved him. Do you know how many times he bailed me out in horrible times in my life? And how do I repay him for that? I ruined his life.
Come on, listen to what you're saying now. Listen to what you're saying. This guy's making you feel like a sinner every time you're around him?
The way I treated him, that was a sin. It was wrong.
How we feel is wrong.
What we did about it. What we did about it, that was wrong.
What did we do? We haven't done anything. The mistakes that you and I have made regarding this boy are over. They're in the past. We are here in the now, and you got a choice to make.
What? What are you talking about?
You got to choose who's going to be the man in your life. Paul or me?
Paul is not trying to manipulate you or me. He's just trying to be decent.
He sent his sister up here to stop us from whatever it is that we're doing here, because he knows that once we get a taste of it, there's no turning back.
Stop.
You stop. You stop running to Paul, letting him come between us. You gotta stop feeling guilty because you don't love him anymore.
I never said I didn't love him.
Okay. Are you still in love with him? Because if you are, tell me now.
I'm not in love with Paul. I got feelings for Paul. And they don't go away because you or anybody else says they do.
What do you mean, feelings?
I don't know, they just feelings, you know? I was engaged to him. I was gonna marry that man. I cared about him then. I care about him now. And we, both of us, broke his heart, and I have to make it up to him.
Yeah, but breaking mine.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? You gonna go back to some brief period in history when you and Paul were happy? And I wasn't in the picture?
You're not being fair.
Fair is for
You're not.
children. You want to put me on hold while you play eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Hey, oh, no, I am not doing that. I'm just asking for a little time. That's it.
Take a lot of time, baby. Don't expect me to wait around.
You know what you are? You're the king of ultimatums. I've lost count. How many times this week you told me that you're gonna leave if I don't do what you want me to do?
It's not an ultimatum, it's the truth. I'm here because I want you. If you want Paul, if you can't give yourself to me, then I am leaving.
I never, ever said that I wanted to be with Paul.
You're not saying anything because you're not in charge here. Paul is. And I'm not sticking around to watch you get hurt.
No. No. See, you can't leave town. You can't leave me. It's not right.
Why don't you make it right? Why don't you tell Paul you don't want to see him anymore, you don't take his calls anymore, that to you, he is dead, really dead this time?
Can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Then get out of here.
What?
Get out of my life. I want you to tell me that you want me as much as I want you.
Yes. Yes, I want you. I want you.
So, how did it go?
Just fine.
Yeah, just great. Yeah.
Well, that's great. I was afraid I'd come back and find Mom pinned to the wall with a pickle fork.
No, honey, nothing that dramatic. Well, you know what? I think we better go upstairs, don't you think so?
I'll catch up with you. I just need to talk to Paul for a second.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah, sure, anytime. I'll talk to you, a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, whenever.
Don't be too long, Jennifer. We have a big day tomorrow.
I wasn't checking on Will.
No, I know. How's Rose?
Racked with guilt. You were right. She can't come into Dusty. He kicked her out.
Really? Okay, as much as I appreciate you coming down here and telling me that, I really don't want you spying for me anymore. Oh, and you have to stay away from Dusty. I mean, he's like a human pheromone factory. You have to promise me.
Okay, I promise.
Great. You better get out of here, because I don't think Barbara liked that you stayed here to talk to me.
Can't you call her mom?
No, not anymore.
Paul.
Go. Now. I'll talk to you. Be in touch.